Hi there, I'm Kate Beeders, your breakthrough success expert, and I'm here to share a really wonderful strategy with you that's going to help you accelerate your success and tap into your brilliance. And for me, it all began with a library book. So I'm an avid reader. I always have a pile of books going, fiction, nonfiction, business books, all sorts of things. And I was reading this book that was highly recommended on the bestsellers list. Everyone was talking about it. And I was excited to get the book, and I'm reading it. In the first couple of chapters, I'm like, wasn't overly impressed. However, everyone kept talking about how great this book was. So I kept reading and reading, and I was like getting kind of bored. I was looking around and, just didn't have my full attention. And all of a sudden I noticed I'm on page 101. And I kind of said to myself, like, why am I wasting my time, my valuable time, reading a book that I'm not really enjoying? And the answer that kind of immediately popped up is like, well, you should. Everyone's talking about this book and it's the latest thing, so you should do it. And it made me kind of wonder, where else in my life am I wasting my valuable resources, my time, my money, my energy on things that just don't light me up? How is that affecting my experience in life, what I want to accomplish and have in my life? So I put the book down. So what I want to challenge you with today is to ask yourself, where in your life are you still doing things because you believe you should? Maybe you're continuing to watch a TV show that no longer really interests you, but you just feel so invested. Maybe you're hanging out with people that you don't really enjoy anymore, but you've just known them for so long. Or wearing clothes that don't really flatter you, you don't really like, but because you have them, you paid for them. Or you're finishing a plate of food because it's there and you shouldn't waste food. Think about where in your life you're doing this. Because here's the thing. What I do know as an expert in both mindset and strategy is that often the very biggest transformations we have in our life start with the smallest changes. So what can you start to change today? Because here's what I want you to know. When I put that book down, and I gave myself permission to put that book down and pick up another book, to actually leave that book unfinished, which is a big deal for an avid reader, I'll tell you that. This other book I started reading, it just immediately grabbed me. I was enthralled. I was staying up late at night to keep reading it. It was just so good. It just lit me up. And that's really how our experiences in life should be. They should make us feel good. They should make us feel happy, not just like a drudgery that we should do something because either everyone else is doing it or something we were always taught. I want to give you permission today to let go of something that's just no longer serving you. And if you aren't able to give yourself permission, I'm giving you permission to give yourself permission to let go of that thing and see what changes for you. You'll be really surprised and amazed at what can happen, because here's the scoop. The nature, the universe abhors a vacuum. And just like it happened with the book, that all of a sudden this new book was so wonderful, what you let go of, nature will give, or the universe will give you something even better in its place. So let me know how this works for you. And if you need extra help, because we all do, please feel free to reach out to learn about my coaching, info@katebeeders.com. That's info@katebeeders.com. Until we meet again, be brilliant.